Finally, I would like to explain you how we can observe, right? There are multiple ways to observe the pipeline in ADOC. So the first and foremost simple way is using Acceldata SDK. So currently we have Python and Java package. So this will give you full control, right? So let's say you have ETL pipeline which is written using Python or Java. You can simply using this package, you can refactor your code. You will be able to build the asset level lineage, and then you'll also be able to create jobs, spans, events, and take full control of the pipeline, thereby observing the entire end-to-end pipeline from your ecosystem. And moving on to the next option, which is observing the pipeline in Airflow DAX using Acceldata Airflow SDK. So within that, there are three steps, right? I might have spoken about the full code approach earlier. So the first and foremost, the full code approach. Here, we will not be using the Airflow listener plugin to monitor your pipeline. It requires a certain type of manual step, right? So we, again, similar to the Accelerate SDK, we'll have to download the Accelerate Airflow SDK and integrate it within your existing pipelines. So this will give let you build the complete asset level lineage, and it will give you a clear understanding of how the data is actually flowing from target A to target B to target C. So those type of things can be achieved using full code. And the next part is light code. Here, we'll be using Airflow Listener plugin. So the main benefits of using Listener plugin is that without even touching your existing code, right? You can existing code. When I say it's the pipeline code, you'll be able to observe the pipeline view into the Acceldata environment. So that is the benefit of the listener integration. And additionally, if you want to send some extra span events or the span or events, right, which we discussed, those type of things will again require few uh, code refactoring. So that's the reason I have mentioned it as light code. And finally, the full, I mean, no code approach, where we'll be fully relying on the Airflow Listener plugin for observing the DAX. And this feature also provides us out of the box pipeline span and event observability. So by default, we get these three as part of the no code approach. And moving on to the last part, which is the observing DBT core pipelines using the open lineage integration. So which is a new addition to our pipeline list. So in the next two slides, I'll be showing how we will be quickly, I mean, we can quickly set up these things with the Acceldata environment. So the first part is Airflow setup, right? So if we want to set up an Airflow open lineage, we'll have to first check if our Airflow version is greater than 2.7 version or less than or equal to 2.7 version. So accordingly, we need to install this respective packages. And once we install this package, we'll have to create a config file and add this configuration to your existing Airflow instance. So you'll have to pass the URL of Acceldata tenant, and you'll also need to get the access key and the secret key added to this particular transport variable. And finally, you'll need to create a plugin.zip file. So we have some piece of code which is created by our team, and we use that existing code and package it as a plugin.zip file and place it in the plugins directory within your DAX. So once these steps are done, the next time you run a DAG, you will be able to observe those DAGs from the Acceldata pipeline page. And again, the next step, this is for DBT core open lineage setup. So again, this requires the installation of DBT open lineage package. And similar to the Airflow, again here we need to pass this transport variable, where we need to pass the Acceldata URL, access key, and secret key. And this will enable the visibility to the DBT pipeline.